I am absolutely going to testify. I won't even say his name. He is an evil being, and is going to pay.
Day 2 of Diddy Combs' high-profile federal trial in Manhattan unfolded with a level of drama and intensity that few could have anticipated, marking a pivotal moment in the case that has gripped the music industry and the public alike.
I think that I was just, living in this shame, living in all this sort of stuff of my past, and I wasn't able to move on. It was hard for me being that young and being in the industry and not knowing where to turn, and everyone, telling me they love me and, just turn their back on you in a second.
The courtroom was already tense following the harrowing testimonies of Cassie Ventura, Diddy's former girlfriend and the star witness, who detailed a disturbing pattern of abuse, coercion, and exploitation that spanned several years. Cassie, visibly emotional and 8 months pregnant, recounted graphic instances of violence, including black eyes and bruises, and described how Diddy forced her into humiliating freak-off sexual encounters with male escorts that he orchestrated and recorded, often while watching.
I was up. I hit rock bottom, but I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video.
Air testimony painted a chilling portrait of a relationship steeped in control and fear, with Diddy's public persona as a charismatic hip-hop mogul sharply contrasting the private torment she endured. The trial took a seismic turn shortly after lunch when Justin Bieber, a global pop icon and once considered a protege of Diddy, publicly broke his silence in a bold and unprecedented move. Bieber posted a powerful message on his Instagram account, which boasts over 291 million followers, tagging Cassie and declaring, "Sometimes silence makes you complicit. I believe survivors. I stand with Cassie. No one is above the truth." This statement instantly went viral, sending shockwaves through social media, the courtroom, and the broader entertainment community. Bieber's public support was especially significant given his past close relationship with Diddy, who had been a mentor figure during Bieber's early career. Their association was well documented, with Diddy having offered guidance to Bieber as he navigated the pressures of fame and the music industry. Bieber to publicly side against Diddy at such a critical juncture was a rare and powerful act of defiance, signaling a fracture in their once solid bond and lending immense credibility to Cassie's allegations. Inside the courtroom, the impact of Bieber's statement was immediate and palpable. According to multiple eyewitnesses, Diddy, already visibly tense from the morning's proceedings, was caught completely off guard by the news during a recess. Upon being informed by his legal team, Diddy's reaction was explosive. He stood up abruptly, slammed his hand on the table, and exclaimed, "Are you kidding me?" Sources close to the situation reported that he began pacing the courtroom floor, raising his voice and demanding his phone, which heightened the already charged atmosphere. His agitation escalated as he argued with his lawyers and briefly exited the courtroom into the hall. Flanked by security, court officials quickly intervened, and Judge Miriam Caldwell sternly ordered Diddy to compose himself or face a contempt warning, underscoring the seriousness of maintaining decorum in the pursuit of justice. This loss of control contrasted starkly with Cassie's composed demeanor and was widely interpreted as a sign of the mounting pressure bearing down on the music mogul. The reverberations of Bieber's public stance extended beyond the courtroom walls. Within hours, other prominent entertainers, including Kalani, Holly, and Questlove, echoed their support for Cassie, sharing Bieber's message and adding their own statements of solidarity under the trending hashtag #PoundAStando-with-Cassie. This groundswell of celebrity backing not only amplified Cassie's voice, but also intensified public scrutiny on Diddy and the broader issues of abuse and exploitation within the music industry. Legal analysts noted that while public opinion does not determine the outcome of court cases, such high-profile endorsements can influence jurors' perceptions, especially in civil matters where credibility and reputation are paramount. Diddy's visible emotional outburst, juxtaposed with the calm resolve of Cassie and the growing chorus of celebrity support for her, could prove damaging to his defense, reinforcing allegations of abusive behavior and undermining his image as a controlled and authoritative figure. Throughout the day, the prosecution continued to build its case with compelling evidence that further eroded Diddy's defense. Testimonies and exhibits revealed a pattern of coercion and manipulation, including text messages and videos that contradicted Diddy's claims of consensual encounters. Cassie described how the freak offs became less about choice and more about obligation, with Diddy prioritizing these encounters over her music career and using baby oil to keep bodies glistening, a detail that underscored the calculated and exploitative nature of the events. The court was shown photographs of male escorts involved in these sessions, and Cassie recounted how Diddy would watch, masturbate, and record the encounters, forcing her to narrate what was happening.